Welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. Just a quick reminder that we've launched our own YouTube channel. Link to it you can find in the description below. We would really appreciate if you could recommend it to your friends and family as well as share information on social media. Thank you. My name is Artem and here is the news. For 155 days, Ukraine stands strong against the Russian invasion. Yesterday, Ukraine celebrated the Day of Ukrainian Statehood for the first time. This new holiday was established last year at the president's suggestion. It is marked on 28th of July, symbolic day when it is believed that an ancient state of Kievan Rus accepted Christianity as its main religion in 988. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky, in his address on the occasion of Ukrainian Statehood Day, said that Ukrainians do not need fireworks and pomp to show the importance of their own statehood for the Ukrainian people. He stressed that today Ukrainians defend it with weapons in their hands for 155 days in a row. According to him, it is fair to say that for Ukrainians, Statehood Day is every day. Quote, because for us, living in captivity is not living, being dependent is not being, because a non-independent and unfree Ukraine is not Ukraine, unquote. Zelensky presented Ukrainian military with a new award, Crosses of Combat Merit. President of Ukraine appointed Andriy Kostin new Prosecutor General, reports LBUA. The appointment has been approved by Verkhovna Rada the day before. According to the media, in 2021, Kostin applied for a position of the head of the Specialized Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office, but did not pass the selection due to non-compliance with the integrity criterion. It is believed that he is also connected to the head of the President's Office, Andriy Yermak, reports BBC News Ukraine. Immediately after his appointment, Kostin confirmed Alexander Klimenko in the office of the new head of the Specialized Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office. Klimenko was announced by the Competition Commission as the winner of the fair selection. The appointment of an independently selected head of the Specialized Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office was among the recommendations of the European Commission to Ukraine as a new EU candidate state. This decision was welcomed by the US and other G7 countries. The US Senate unanimously approved a resolution calling on US Secretary of State Antony Blinken to declare Russia a state sponsor of terrorism, reports Radio Liberty. The reason for this decision is Russia's actions in Chechnya, Georgia, Syria, and Ukraine that led to deaths of countless innocent men, women, and children. President of Ukraine thanked the American senators and said that every day after February 24th, everyone can see that no one in the world invests in terrorism more than Russia. Russia continued missile attacks at Ukrainian cities yesterday. In the Kropyvnytsky region, missiles hit the hangar of the Flight Academy and local private airline, reports TSN-UA. As a result, at least 5 people were killed and 26 wounded. New information was also released on yesterday's attack in the Kyiv region. 15 people were wounded as a result of a missile strike when 5 missiles hit Vyshgorod district, damaging civilian and military infrastructure. The General Staff of Ukraine informs that Russian forces tried to advance in the direction of Avdiivka, Krasnohorivka, and Velika Novosilka, but suffered losses and withdrew, reports Ukrainska Pravda. In the area of Bakhmut, Ukrainian defenders successfully repelled the enemy assaults in the direction of Vershina and Semigirya. The enemy is trying to advance in the districts of Novoluhansk and Soledar. Hostilities are ongoing. Orthodox Church of Ukraine calls on the Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew to recognize the ideology of the so-called Russian world as heretical. And the head of the Russian Orthodox Church, Patriarch Kirill, a schismatic with further deprivation of his right to occupy the patriarchal throne, reports Interfax Ukraine. Head of the Ukrainian Church has sent the corresponding letter to the Patriarch Bartholomew. Our Patreon supporters get access to a cool new series on wartime life in Ukraine. To join the club, follow the link in the description below. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine. Thank you.